Welcome back, everybody, to the 2018 Malmö Regional Championships. My name is Jesper and I'm back again on stream with Lydia Holmbach from Limitless. And we're gonna have, in the 6th round, we're gonna have Hayder Al-Shemmari versus Wuyts. And Jimmy will be playing
a Metagross deck, Solgaleo Metagross, with Duskmane Necross mob.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow.
So, a new spin on these Duskmane Necross myths where we saw Metagross before.
Yeah.
And here we're going to have a Buzzwole variant from Hayder. It's going to be Buzzwole Garbodor. So, kind of countering the Metagross though.
Definitely. So, we're changing into the game now, and let's see. There is the game. We see Hayder on the left versus Jimmy on the right. Both are currently 5-1-1, and this is our table 1 match. So
Hayder giving a wink that he's ready for a match here.
Yeah.
And, yeah. We're gonna see like a pretty close matchup, I think, actually, because I know what's
yeah,
going on
it's going
here.
to be very interesting because Hayder is going to play the Garbodor, which locks the abilities, and Metagross is of course depending on the abilities.
Yeah, we'll see how many cover flew. He's like 3 feet blowers, so it should
Yeah,
not be
wow,
that much of an
future
issue.
foes. That's a very heavy counter, and also with algorithm, he should have quite good access to it. So it looks like they are just about to do their setup, and Hayder had one mulligan. Yeah, so if you were either of these players, Jesper, with which card would you want to start?
Looking at Hayder, of course I want to go first with Buzzwole.
Yeah.
He does not play like Frank Persick did in Australia. He does not play Garbing, so he's not going to have that injury acceleration there. He's going to have 4 max elixir, but yeah, probably just going for like clear Buzzwoles, and then having Garbodor as like a counter stopper for opposing attacks. So you see here, he's going to have another mulligan.
He's definitely not happy with this mulligan. You can see he just wants to start the round.
Indeed, and it actually depends on who went first. We don't know who was going first right now, but if Hayder went first, it can all be nullified by playing one of his 3 ends. So it shouldn't be that biggie.
Yeah, but actually you don't really want to play an end in your first turn. You actually more want to go with a Bridget. Interestingly, he only plays 1 Bridget, which we don't see that often these days.
Oh yeah, indeed. Usually the players play up to 2 or 3 Bridgets with the good old Sorg decks, but Hayder won't. And usually Garbodor decks only play 1, because they can't discard the Bridgets after turn 1.
Yeah, it looks like they have started. Jimmy is playing, starting with a Beldum. It's not the worst start, but still, you would rather, well, he would rather have liked to start with some attacker and not with the support Pokemon.
Indeed, but Jimmy gets his Bridget wide off, and because he like probably 2 Beldums and a Duskmane Necross, I think.
Yeah,
maybe.
very likely.
It's depending on, like, he can also go for the full 4 Beldum, since he's probably fearing that he might be playing Bus Rock, but we know Hayder's not. He's gonna go for Duskmane Necross in the end.
And you already see Hayder is smiling a bit. He knows that this Metagross matchup is probably in his favor, and yeah.
Indeed, and we're gonna see the attachment to Beldum. Getting ready for a core beam, but no, he's gonna retreat into Registeel. Actually quite good, like, start up attacker, because hitting that chip damage with Registeel sets the Buzzwole up for getting knocked out by a Metagross GX with a Choice Man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see Hayder start off straight off with his only Bridget. He starts with it in hand.
Wow, pretty lucky, but still, that happens.
Indeed, and well, must happen sometimes during a tournament, right? He's probably gonna go for 1 to 2 Buzzwoles and at least 1 Trubbish. He does not play the Trashlands Garbodor since he only plays Fighting Energies with the Max Elixir variant. So, he'll be needing some puzzles. He goes for one puzzle and double Trubbish. So
and that's the moment Jimmy realizes what deck he is actually playing against. That he's going to force Garbodor in this matchup.
yeah, it's not going to be too good of a matchup for Jimmy. Like, on one hand, Jimmy's alright with it because he plays free field blowers. And on the other hand, like, he has to hit him.
Yeah, he has to hit them. It looks like on his list, he intended to play one Skylar, but then decided to change the Skylar and instead play one Professor Sycamore. So Skylar
that's
for field
free, so
blowers.
it's extra
Yeah,
Sycamore.
yeah,
It was
one
free
more
Professor.
Sycamore.
So yeah, probably gonna do that for a bit more draw reasons. I would like to see Jimmy actually play Skylar because I think Skylar's a great card when it comes to like searching out the one card you need. But yeah, that's a trade-off with that, and he gets a really huge explosion actually. To remove the damage off the Beldum, so you can have maximum amounts of Beldum in play. Gets the Ultra Ball. And we're gonna have and he shuffles back the Metagross. So he discards the Metagross, shuffles it back in, uses Cynthia now. It's having a great turn to Jimmy, but like really wants to soon get like Rekini Metagross before Garbatox and Rock hits.
Yeah, so let's see how this game is going to end. They are both in a quite decent position for their setup. Both have the basic Pokemon they want to evolve in their further game. So yeah, both are in a very good position. And we see a rare candy evolving one Beldum directly into a Metagross.
So actually in this position, I would actually like him having the Metagross in front right now. Like, of course, he has the Registeel charge up, but Algorithm GX could have been nice getting potentially the second and third Metagross in play next turn.
Definitely.
Because looking at Hayder's list, he plays free end, so there's a lot of chance that he won't hit it, especially playing a Garbodor deck. They have
Yeah, and
more
you would have
difficulty
been
hitting
right.
stuff.
He's going to play as Cynthia now.
So yeah, but like Jimmy has like no reason to know at all if Hayder plays how many end Hayder plays, so it's alright here. And Hayder goes for the Cynthia straight away. He has the Garbatox and Lock in place, he just wants to hit stuff like Max Elixir and Sudowoodo. Because Sudowoodo again is amazing against Dustmane and Frostmail.
Yeah, I feel like it's your favorite card ever. It just sits there and watches and then it learns.
That's how it happens with me and Team Limitless. But yeah, we're gonna see drawing 6 cards with the Max Elixir, and he hits no fighting energy. Of course, he only plays 9, so Max Elixir is not always gonna hit. And we're gonna update the Max Elixir chart to
Oh, I almost forgot about
16
that.
out of 22. Yeah, it was weird last round because we featured 2 decks without Max Elixir at all.
Yeah, felt so unnatural.
After we featured so many Max Elixir decks, but anyways, guys, he did actually get the attachment, and he's gonna, I think it's right going for I think it's right going for the Beldums because we really want to stunt Jimmy's setup.
Yeah, and that also kind of puts Jimmy on pressure to really evolve the Belgium and maybe not, putting that much effort into setting up the attackers.
Exactly, and like getting to setup is super important for Jimmy, but like the main thing about Buzzwole is to stunt the setup, of course. We're gonna see the end getting played here from Jimmy. And he gets a Ricani and an Ultra Ball, so I think we're going to see another Ricani Metagross. Amazing play here by Jimmy. He gets all he needs, basically, and even discards the Metal Energies.
Oh, he discards his own rare candy, but I think he has a second rare candy in his hand.
Either that, or he wants the Beldum to be knocked out. So we're going to see the Metagross getting into play soon, and with this setup, Jimmy, all he needs is to get like energies in play and hit the field blowers later. So he has the second rare
Candy, Metagross.
So he has 2 out of 3 Metagrosses like here. The Metang is pretty safe. And he's going to be able to charge up the Dustman and Crossman, and now Hayder really needs to get Sulu into play.
Yeah, but I feel like Jimmy wasn't that much able to put some metal energies into his discard pile. He didn't really have the energy cards to discard with cards like Ultra Ball, for example.
Indeed, like in this case, he did not get the attachment from hand, but it does not matter if he gets that many energies in discard, because he can only reuse one or get one extra into play because of the Garbodor lock. So yeah, as I said, Hayder's going to get the Sulu into play, and that's going to be really judgmental to all his chances in this game, because Watch and Learn is super good against Dustman and Crossman. It basically counters it all around. So we're going to see Hayder getting off, Alright, he gets off the Guzma. He's going to hit for Absorption GX.
Wow.
Which will do
down goes the Dark Mane Necrozma GX.
Yeah, he will do about 240, 260 actually with the strong energy, and doing pretty good in this matchup actually because of that Guzma right there. Because right now Jimmy's in like standstill almost, because he really needed that Dustman and Crossman to knock out that very Buzzwole, and now he's stuck. Looking at it, he's going to put down another Beldum, and yeah, you see he's going to go for another Strong Arm.
It's interesting that he decided to put down another Beldum and not go for another big tacker.
Yeah, actually yes, but like looking at it, he does play 2 Dustman and Crossman indeed, so maybe he could have gone for like a second one, but Jimmy's hand is also horrible actually.
It's so true.
These Garbodor decks just promotes on hitting like your opponent hitting horrible hands. Because actually Jimmy's deck does not need to play support each turn, because you have the Geotech system. You have your options to get energies into play. You just need to hit your Pokemon at some point. He did not hit the Dustman and Crossman this time, which is super important for him.
It is.
So we're going to see Hayder getting another Buzzwole with another energy attachment. Of course, a Glare right there kind of disguises it. I think it's a strong energy, looks like it. Because he had a lot in hand, and you can probably, if you have strong energy in hand between fighting and strong, you got to attach the strong energy at this point, because you really need the max elixirs to hit. So you're going to see another Jet Punch getting in here for 60, and then 30 onto the Beldum. So he's going to for 2 price turn next turn, and then he would only have 2 prices left.
And there's the Guzma for the Garbodor. That Garbotoxin is hurting Jimmy way too much, so he decides to put it in front. And
yeah, the thing is just, I don't know which tool it is to attach to the Garbodor.
Oh yeah, true.
In case it's Footstone, there's no hurt in it. I think it's Fighting Fury-Blood though.
Yeah, and that also means that Jimmy has bought himself some time, and he could now use Metagross GX attack algorithm, and that's what we are going to see right now.
Yeah, actually with the algorithm GX, he's going to be able to search 5 cards out of his deck. Of course, Hayder has an end in hand, so he's just going to end straight away. There's going to just straight up reaction, just play the end. Usual thing from the opponent after an algorithm or the hollow hunt. And you can see Jimmy thinking about what to take, but like actually he doesn't need to. You're gonna grab 5 random cards, because Hayder's gonna end no matter what, I think.
If he has access to an end.
He has an end in hand.
Okay.
He has an end just besides the strong energy on his left. One of the end promos.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna play Ultra Ball first. I think it's a hard play. He needs like I don't think the Sulu is like that important anymore, because he knocked out Dustman across my, so you actually just have to go like for super big Buzzwoles, or just going for Jet Punches to fit out like the options.
I think he might be going for a second Garbodor. Yeah.
He is.
I mean, his bench is full.
Yes, exactly. And otherwise, he would have gone for playing Sycamore this turn, which I wouldn't recommend for him. So he's doing exactly the right play through Hayder and showing those 5-0.
That's true. But we can also see where Jimmy's 5-0 come from.
Yeah, it's a great creative idea from Jimmy here, and hitting a good medical actually, because there's still a lot of Gardevoir on the field and metal and fairy decks.
Yeah, and especially with this new cards, it's always very right at the beginning of a new set. It's not really sure what strategies really work out and what strategies might only sound good in theory. So you have to take a lot of effort in playtesting and finding out what works.
Exactly, and we're gonna see how they're counting out here. He's either gonna go for Guzma or N. He has both options. Yeah, he's kind of playing N here. He's gonna go for it. Yeah, he's gonna play an N. He's better be safe than sorry in this situation about the algorithm, because Jimmy could have picked stuff like Rakani, Metagross, Field Blower, Sycamore.
Yeah.
That would probably be what he picked. Like, there's no other option actually to pick other picks, but we're gonna see Hayder N to be safe of that, because if Jimmy got the next turn, it would have been hard for Hayder to actually ever get knockouts. And speaking of Dust Mane or Crossbow before, he actually draws it off the end. So he kind of wants Hayder to like KO the Beldum, but he hits another Rakani Metagross, so I think that's kind of nullified.
Wow, 3 Metagross now into get
We're gonna get the 4th one because he has an Ultra Ball in hand, Jimmy. So we're gonna see if we're gonna get the attack very soon, because 4 Metagross is just gonna be so big. But he's gonna Ultra Ball this Max Potions away, which I don't understand, because he needs to slow Hayder down. Because if he slows Hayder down to his own tempo, he's gonna win. We're gonna see Jimmy play the end of that right back at Hayder, and what Hayder wants is a Guzma, while having the Garbodor Toxin lock in place, so he cannot use Juristic System and eventually lock all of his Metagrosses in the active spot.
So let's see what comes from the end.
He gets a Field Blower in here, so he can actually knock out the first Garbodor.
And he also got the Choice Band, which is pretty important because there was no Choice Band in play. He had no Choice Band attached.
I don't think it's too important right now, because there's going to be no one-shots at this point. He has no way of chipping off with the Buzzwoles. So the Choice Band in this matchup is actually going to be terrible. It's actually going to be pretty bad card. So for Jimmy, he wants to just knock out the Garbodor. I think he could have gone for a knockout here with the Geotech System and Field Blower. Maybe he missed it. Maybe he's going to wait till next turn. I don't know. Because if he knocks out both Garbodors, this matchup seems kind of in favor of him, because like these Metagross are so bulky at this point.
They are bulky, but it's quite an effort to KO down just single prize Pokemon with an attack like Giga Hammer.
Actually, yes, but if he removes the 2 Garbodors, he gets down to even amount of prizes. And that kind of nullifies the effect that like he can, with Guzma, he can keep the energies on a Metagross GX. And that's probably why it's so good doing that. Another thing I don't like there's maybe about his list, Jimmy, he's not even playing Psychic Energies. He's not just playing the 1 copy of Psychic Energy, which Metagross usually do.
Yeah.
So he cannot use Tapu Lele's Tapu Cure in the games 2 and 3, perhaps.
That's true.
So he's gonna go for the Buzzwole, which he already damaged before, I think. Looks like it.
Yeah, they have 30 damage on it already.
Yeah, with the Turbo Arm. And he's gonna try and go for the Choice Band, double Geotech System, gonna remove 3 energies off the board. And it's gonna look really bad for Hayder, actually, because right now he will only have 1 Buzzwole left, and if Jimmy somehow scrapes together to get a KO on that, he'll be so much in front.
And on the one of his Buzzwoles on the bench, there is already damage on it. So I think we are maybe going to see a Watch and Learn now.
Yeah, I think he will go for Watch and Learn, because if he knocks out Sudowoodo, he'll go to uneven prices, which then he needs a Guzma and Garbodor, but then Hayder will still have a Garbodor left, no matter what. So if Jimmy knocks out a Sudowoodo, it's just going to be bad for himself. So that's what Hayder wants to bait Jimmy into. If I was Hayder has a Peril City hand, but I'm not a big fan of playing it actually. Because if he plays it and limits Jimmy's bench, he's gonna just remove the Wretched Steel on top of Lele.
Yeah, and you don't want that easy prices from the board, especially not the Tapu Lele.
Especially not the Tapu Lele, because that's the only kind of easy to price Pokemon in display right now.
250 HP is just so huge. It's so bulky.
It's so bulky and fat,
yeah.
actually. So Hayder's gonna go for the Guzma. He's probably gonna go for the Tapu Lele, I'd imagine. And, he has an energy hand, so probably Tapu Lele. Brushy. No,
Guzma.
Oh yeah, he can actually knock out that Metagross, so yes. Another strong energy that will do 200 onto the 60, that's 260. He's gonna knock out the Metagross, go down to 2 prices left, and that means if he gets energy Guzma, he's gonna take out the Tapu Lele for game.
Yeah. And that's what we just said. He would not want to play the Peril City now.
Exactly. He goes for the Ultra Ball. I imagine that you want to go for like a Duskmane or Cosmo. He actually has to like the Radiant Star Solgaleo Prism.
Yeah, the Prism.
I don't see why he would use Solgaleo though, because he has the recovery of energy with Metagross and the Rich Steel's Turbo Arm.
So and there comes the net.
Exactly. Radiant Star just seems like kind of a nolly thing, but maybe it works for Jimmy. I don't know. This doesn't seem good in like my theory.
Have you play tested it though?
I have not play tested one single Ultra Prism deck.
Oh, okay.
I only play tested Buzzwole, so yeah. We're gonna see the end. Drawing 4 cards, and he's gonna get the Radiant Star Solgaleo back into his hand. Get attach another energy to Solgaleo. Just go for 2 shots. 180 onto the Buzzwole.
So close.
So close, but yet so far, because he still needs to do like a Turbo Arm. And he has Guzma and Floatstone, that's game over. Because Floatstone means he can retreat back to the Buzzwole. Guzma, that promotes Tapu Lele.
And that's exactly what we were talking about. Game 1 gave us to Hayder.
Alright, so just see, like, Hayder in this matchup, he needs to, like, put on pressure while playing Garbodor down. Then he needs to curse his own favor, because then Jimmy has to hit the field rollers. Which, honestly, those are hard to hit.
Those are really hard to hit, but there's a reason why he plays 3 of them.
Exactly. He could have gone for the full 4, but that would maybe been overkill. Like, going into this event, I was thinking really much about Garbodor.
Yeah.
Garbodor being more powerful in this meta.
Yeah.
And if you don't play Garbodor, you're gonna play Giratina. And I don't think Jimmy has taken my advice at this point.
No,
he does not play Giratina, but playing Metagross, it does not matter if you play Giratina or not against Greninja, because you just take that big L. Just take the big loss there. But yeah, fortunately, I don't think Jimmy has met any Greninjas, and there's like actually next to none in this event. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, I don't think I have seen any Greninjas in the field, so yeah, he should be pretty safe though, not playing Giratina.
Yeah, we have one of our friends, Jonathan from Denmark. He's playing Greninja, but it's not going that well. So yeah, of course, Greninja does have that inherent inconsistency around it, which kind of turns people off.
Yeah, but I would say the same also kind of goes with Metagross, because you have to fit so many cards into that one deck.
Exactly, but I think Metagross is more consistent than Greninja in that part, but we can discuss that later, because Game 2 is going to be underway shortly, and we're going to see Hayder having a mulligan yet again.
No, I kind of feel like mulligans are a common thing on stream, especially when I am casting. I don't know why that
Yeah, it's just the luck of you, right? Just going over Hayder's deck, he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 9 basics, so yeah, of course, mulligans are going to be an issue. Well, Jimmy plays 10, so they're actually in quite equal numbers. in terms of basics. So yeah, Jimmy's gonna draw the mulligan. He's gonna go first, I expect.
Probably.
There's no reason not to go first in this format. And he starts with Bridget in hand, actually. And Hayder starts double Buzzwole, which is perfect.
Actually, I have just realized that this is already a game on which the winner will very likely continue for day 2.
The winner of this match will be locked for day 2,
Yeah.
actually. Because their tiebreakers will be amazing going into it. And around about 70 to 80% of 6-3s are going to make it in. So getting to 18 points is the big point here, but I think after this match, the winner will probably play on and not ID in.
Sure. You want to make sure to get as many points as possible for day 2 already, so you're safe.
Exactly.
Because day 2 is more likely to be a bit harder, because on day 2, the players have already proven that they are very skilled and you have some really tough matches.
Exactly, and also looking at a deck like Jimmy's, if he was 6-0, he'd play on because there would be so many hard matchups in the top 32 if it happens. You saw that deck from Nico and Tord that will kind of rip apart Jimmy's because he has to play a lot of abilities down.
But also in that state of a tournament, you kind of know what your opponents are playing.
Exactly.
So you can always ask them to ID or maybe not.
And then if your opponent knows what you're playing, they're gonna decline.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, so let's see what our 2 players are doing.
Bo controls 6 of the end. Hayder does not get anything special. He gets a float stone. He can maybe attach it to Trubbish to like bait for a field goal, which he does. Great play here. And they're just gonna pass it over after Jet Punch, of course, because he went second. But if Jimmy does not get any Arcane / evolutions, he has evolution 1. But we just see if he gets Arcane, because then he might go for like the double knockouts on Beldens.
Yeah, true. We see Rare Candy and first Metagross. And he's maybe playing an Ultra Ball for 1 meta.
Yeah, Metang, he's probably going to go for that. Or he'll go for Tapu Lele. Either that or Tapu Lele, of course. But yeah,
Meta.
Jimmy's had like great luck with hitting all these Rakenia evolutions all throughout the game, and he's gonna Tapu Lele for a Sycamore, I would guess.
Probably.
Yes, there we go.
Hand size is pretty down.
I don't think there was a lot of like really important resources in his hand. Yeah, it looks like energy and something else.
Energy.
So, yeah, energy the active.
Oh, he's actually retreating it.
He's gonna retreat before. I don't know why he's gonna retreat before. Oh yeah, because he's gonna play the Metang. So yeah. Perfect hand, and we're gonna get the hype up in here, cause that was a clean second. He gets nothing but candy Metagross. He's having so much luck so far with all the Arcane Metagrosses. Jimmy
Look at
is
Hayder's
running
face.
so hot right now.
Wow, Jimmy even shaking his head. Wow, amazing.
And then he can even go for stuff like...
Yeah, he just retreated and therefore discarded an energy, and now he can continue and attack with Solgaleo Prism.
Yeah, he couldn't use Radiant Star because there weren't any energies in discard. If there were, he would of course use Radiant Star.
Yeah.
Because next turn, if you get a Corona impact with the Choice Band, it's going to be pretty bad for Hayder. He needs 3 more energies to do that first though, so we need to wait a bit.
So let's see what's going to happen. He's just counting stuff, maybe checking what he needs, what Jimmy maybe needs. Oh, playing a big Sycamore, discarding something like a Super Rod without using or being able to use it before. Actually, you don't want to do that.
It's not going to be that bad though, because he mainly discarded random items. The Super Rod hurt a bit, and a fighting energy. He's probably going to be able to have the resources left in this game, but he hits a fighting through ball, which is super important for the situation which you just mentioned. Corona impact with Choice Band is out of the question right now. And we're going to see the Jet Punch for 60 and 30 onto the Metang. and Field Blower nullifies what I just said. And if he hits Ultra Ball, 2 energies, an extra energy, and a choice band,
that's a lot to ask for.
Well, Jimmy hit double Raikkonen and Metang on 1 turn.
Yeah, that's enough of luck if you ask me.
So, if you're talking with me about that, I think everything's possible at this moment.
That's true.
You gotta have at least some bit of luck to hit the 5-0 point of this point of the tournament. So,
I think going 6-0 through a tournament definitely needs some luck.
Exactly, and we're gonna see
1 energy.
2 energies, but yeah.
There's.
Oh, he was so close actually.
Yeah, he was really close.
He was actually just an energy and a max potion from it, so not that bad actually. But yeah, are we gonna see another Radiant Star Solgaleo getting knocked out before getting used? I think it might be. We're gonna attach it to Metagross, pass it over to Hayder.
Yeah.
Hayder's just gonna put his water bottle down before he proceeding with his turn. He top decks 8 Max Elixir, it seems. So his NX is pretty stacked with Max Elixir, Sudowoodo and stuff.
Yeah.
Sudowoodo another.
You better prepare your stats.
Oh yeah, Max Elixir fails. So yeah, I'm gonna have a talk with Hayder after this match because I don't like that. But yeah, he's gonna see the Max Elixir on the far left. He's gonna go then discard that. He's gonna play another one from his hand probably. He's gonna try his luck again.
Max Elixir.
And another whiff.
Oh, he's ruining all the stats.
Now we're at 16 out of 24.
There goes the Cloak Stone to Travis and an N.
So we're closer to 50% than 100 with the 16 out of 24. So that's not too good if you're asking me. But Hayder and Enrique Avila just sharing the same luck. I actually spoke to Enrique, who played on stream before, where he was the dude who was not hitting many elixirs. He's only hit 1 elixir after that game.
Aww.
Playing Bus Truck. So you see, you need the luck to get on go to here, but you see Hayder get another Travis to play, and missing those 2 elixirs, not the worst that can ever happen actually.
Yeah, true. So let's see. So Hayder's turn, and it looks like he's deciding on where to put the energy. He decided to put it on Sudowoodo, so he has always 1 luck to let Watch and Learn attack available whenever
and the
situation is good.
So yes, exactly. It's what he needs to do all these kinds of tricks with the Sudowoodo. Because Sudowoodo is like a 1-price attacker, so he goes into the 7-price game when he uses it. If Jimmy takes the bait and knocks it out, of course. Because then he would have the 2 Garbodors being safe.
Yeah.
Essentially, because then if Jimmy goes for knocking out 2 Garbodors, he's gonna be stuck at a 7-price game no matter what he does. So we're gonna see a max potion off the Solgaleo. I really like that. And if we could see Field Blower, Choice Band, 4 energies onto Solgaleo this turn.
That would be so huge.
Honestly,
there's the first energy and the Choice Band.
And so he needs to hit another Metagross, but saying that it is unlikely. But if he hits it, he's going to be so far ahead.
Yeah. But he still needs some energies in his discard pile, doesn't he?
Actually, yes. But speaking about that, if he uses Corona Impact this turn, Sudowoodo is going to return.
Yeah.
Because then he can go for stuff like Metang, Beldum, and look at something like, because they'll be, then Hayder will go down at even prices again. So another Metang's going to get into play. Has a heavy ball in hand actually.
So he could go for
he could have gone for the Rikani Metagross, which
decided to, yeah.
He's actually going to get the Corona Impact this turn, perhaps.
Huge. There's the 3rd Metagross.
If he has 3 metal energies in discard, he can get the Corona Impact if he chooses so.
That would still be a good price trade. He gets 2 prizes from the Buzzwole.
Yeah, he does not get the 2 prizes because of Fighting Fury Ball.
Ah.
He does the 190, which means he can hit the Fighting Fury Ball the turn afterwards.
Yeah, and he decided to rather play it safe.
If Hayder just... Let's see if Hayder plays... No, he does not. He plays 2 Azerola. So if he then hits him with the Acerola and goes up and watch and learns
That
to
would
knock
be
that
huge.
Solgaleo, that would be humongous.
So we see a Radiant Star attack for 0 energy.
That looks awesome. And that's maybe the little problem with only playing 10 energies. I know it's a tight fit playing with this Metagross deck. It's so tough fitting all the cards into the deck. But 10 energies just seems very slim right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when it has free 4 energy attacks instead of maybe the Sorok double close attack.
Yeah, I also had the feeling in the first game, and now I have it again. It looks like Jimmy has some problems with actually discarding his energies. Especially if you set your up with cards like Bridget, it's hard to discard them. Ultra Ball is basically your only option to really discard cards.
And we're gonna see here, I think he's gonna go for an Absorption GX to get the knockout. Looks like it. He's gonna get the max elixir though. And he hit! So, yes. Actually hit for once. So 17 out of 24.
Great, so you don't have to be too angry with him.
I am still angry with him because he's not hitting the 100%.
Aww.
We need the 100% max elixirs, but you can't expect that from a deck like Buzzwole, Garbodor, which only plays 9 fighting energies and not a lot of ways to draw cards.
And we see Hayder taking his first prizes.
Yeah, with Absorption GX. Absorption GX with 6 prizes. Pretty powerful.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's going to go for the 4th Metagross total in this game, but it's
What
not
a
going to be
setup.
that cool when this other Metagross just got knocked out. So,
And it looks like he's eyeing up a Duskmane Necrozma.
it's going to play Bridget for Duskmane
Yeah.
Crossme, yes. He has to do that, and he has to go for Sun's Eclipse.
Yeah.
So he needs to attach to the Solgaleo retreat. Well, he needs, then he needs 3 energies, and then he goes for the triple Geotech system. If he's gonna go for a knockout with, he's gonna go for a Duskmane and Crossmount. So,
But he has only 1 hand card left. It looks like he passed.
no, he used Radiant Star.
Ah, okay.
Because, I was thinking the same.
Oh yeah,
like,
there's a Garbodor in play. Of
Yeah,
course he has
of course
not
there-
used.
One, there's a Garbodor in play. 2, Geotech system cannot attach to a bench. It can only attach to the active. So, you can see how there's not a bit of pressure to get like a secondary attacker which can actually deal with this Duskmane Crossbow. I know Sulu is there, but it's not going to be enough in the long run because Hayder needs to draw 2 prizes very soon.
Yeah,
then finish
Suguru
it
is just too situational.
It's not too situational in this amount of instance, but he needs to find a way to draw the last 2 prizes after Duskmane Crossbow, or he needs to draw 2 prizes right now, which is a Guzma onto the Lele.
So it looks like we see a Jet Punch.
I'm interested to see where Hayder puts his damage.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he should not put him as Duskmane Crossbow, and he doesn't. He's just going to put it onto the Metagross that already had 30 damage on it, which I think is a great play.
Yeah, definitely. That's getting it into 1-hit KO range eventually.
Yeah, then it's going to go down to 190, and Jimmy's just going to pass it over. Garbodor is really doing his job right here. And Hayder does not have a Guzma. So he's going to go for another Jet Punch. I think it just, he's going to set up the kill on both Metagross in case some Max Boost is going to hit. And Jimmy's just drawing dead right now.
He has 1 energy, but this 1 energy is not going to get him anywhere.
It's not going to cut at all because he needs 2 energies in play extra. And Hayder gets a Cynthia off the top. Hayder was like baking on the end he had in hand, but of course he's not going to play that. That would be silly. So they get another Fighting Fury Button to play on the bench, and it looks like a Cynthia.
Yep. Of course, you don't want to give your opponent a fresh hand if you know that he has no options in hand.
Exactly. So Cynthia, we're gonna see Jimmy cut the deck. And I think at this point it's so hard for it to come back. And we're gonna see another Max Elixir. So let's get the
prepare your pen. Max Elixir.
Pair.
And it hit.
It hit. Alright, so that's 18 out of 25. Actually 26 because I messed up before.
But at least you realized.
At least I realized, because if I had messed up my chart, I would have been so sad about it. But it's gonna hit the Max Elixir. That's what I think is most important about it. It gets energy onto Sudowoodo as well. So
it's completely powered up now, ready to attack.
I think that the game's almost over at this point, because if he goes for a knockout on Sudowoodo, he just gets knockable impacted. If he goes for a knockout on the Buzzwole, he gets watched and learned into. Well, he's gonna get Sun's Eclipse, so he cannot use the Sudowoodo. So he needs to hit a strong energy to get the knockout here, and he has 2 left. Gotta get the Mewtwo out. It's not going to be a good attack in this match. It's probably going to get out deck to play Sycamore. To thin out his deck, which I like as well. Yeah, exactly. He's going to play Sycamore.
Making sure not to draw into any useless cards right now.
Yeah, or giving him a bigger shot of hitting stuff. And
we also see an Axarola, so that means.
Yeah, but I just don't. I don't think he hit it. And he's going to go for perhaps Jet Punch.
Yeah.
I would actually like to.
Oh, energy switch.
Knockable impact to 170.
Wow.
And he has 30 on it already, which means knockout and Dustbane across one.
This means Hayder would go down to 1 prize. And now he is down to 1 prize.
Exactly, so right now he's needing Choice Band, Energy, and Guzma if Jimmy goes for Giga Hammer, which he has to.
Of course.
Honestly, or just Guzma straight up.
Yeah.
So
he needs a field blower first.
Yeah, Jimmy needs a field blower to attack, but if he attacks, or even if he doesn't attack, Guzma is going to be game on top of Lele.
So Jimmy drew Guzma on his own.
So field blower comes in, which means Hayder needs a retreat option after Guzma if he has it. He's going to go for a double Geotech system. You knockout. Oh no, that's 150 only. Excuse me. He's going to draw. He needs Fighting Fear Bell or Guzma Strong Killstone. I think he has it.
Yeah.
Does not look like it.
No, it doesn't. Otherwise he would have to smash the cards down straight away.
Exactly. And I think Garbodor and Log already this turn is probably going to be pretty good. While attaching the energy to Sudowoodo actually, because I think Sudowoodo is going to be able to close this game down very soon. If he goes for Garbodor and Log, attaching Sudowoodo, and then Jet Punch onto Lele, he's going to potentially lock up this game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Looks like he's preparing a Sudowoodo again.
And I really like this play. He's going to go to get the 150 damage onto top Lele, but see me sitting with the Rex Potion in hand, so I'll modify that. And I think that was just too soon.
And I think this Max Potion is going to be really huge.
It's going to be humongous for Jimmy, but I think Hayder went for the play too early.
Yeah. Should have waited just a bit, maybe Jet Punch the Tapu Lele first.
He had to wait until the Jet Punches. He did not. Well, we're not going to beat Max Potion off by Jimmy. And then he could go for it.
Yeah. I think we are now seeing an Ultra Ball from Hayder getting another Buzzwole.
Exactly. We're gonna see him shuffle up here. Getting Desert Buzzwole is actually quite huge when it comes to like Jet Punch. So I really want to see that into play actually. And let's see, Buzzwole's getting into play. Hayder's sitting with useless field blowers, and he's gonna do the what's your name for the Giga Hammer for 150 or 90. It's under 50.
So let's see what's going to happen here now.
He's going to have an N from Jimmy. Putting Hayder down to 1 and having the Garbotoxin back in play. Not even Garbotoxin yet, but Hayder does not play any sorts of Rangaroo or Tillery. So he has no means of drawing out of it without his top deck. So you're going to see Jimmy getting the common 4 cards while Hayder gets 1. And it's going to be difficult for Hayder. He needs Energy Guzma within like 2 turns to Jet Punch.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to go for Jet Punch. So, or yeah, he is. And he has 1 card. He needs to draw some sort of fighting energy to keep himself alive.
Yeah, that's pretty hard if you're down to 1 prize card and you don't really need to depend on your top deck now.
Exactly. It happens so often in Pokemon this with top decks. And even his tool cards would be awesome. He gets a full
Wow.
because that would mean that he's going to stun Jimmy from actually attacking next turn, which could lead into Hayder just winning 1-0. Because we have approximately like 5 minutes left on the clock. We started clock a bit late, of course, because our technician had a little hard work here. But yeah, we kind of figure out it's like Hayder can maybe like draw the clock out with the +3 turns to take this to a 1-0 victory.
Yeah, but still, he should also be quite in a spot where he could actually win the second game. So let's see.
Yeah, Hayder can do that within 2 turns if it's what he needs. And Jimmy passes. What does Hayder get? Hayder can also, with the string of ace rollers, get into a situation where they want to win. So.
But he's thinking a lot, passing. I haven't even seen his hand.
No, he's not going to show us, but Jimmy is going to go for the 150. And what does he get?
Alright, video players. We have enough time with your
the pass and
touching an energy and retreating. Garbodor.
Yeah, so I really like this way of him stalling here. Stalling here is a potential win cause because if he can stall himself out for Jimmy to get down to 1 prize and then like just moving around his Pokemon to absorb the damage, he wins. There's nothing illegal about this. It's not slow playing. He's just retreating between his Pokemon to soak up the hits right now. And he even has Ace Roll in hand, so you could potentially actually just scoop up the Buzzwole next turn.
Yeah, but which one would you rather scoop?
I think I'd scoop up the one with the Floatstone, honestly.
Because it has more.
It has the same amount of damage, but it will keep your options open to if you hit Flute Blower Guzma to win. Should be alright. Because you really want to keep your options open just to win straight away.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jimmy's going to go for Cynthia. So, next turn, I expect Hayder to play Ace Roll, because otherwise he opens Jimmy up to winning with the choice band.
Yeah, he really needs to play that Ace Roller.
But I really want to see him not playing it under 1 with energies. He doesn't need energies. He doesn't need to attack before he can slam down something like Fighting Fury Belt and a Guzman at the same time.
So down goes the Garbodor.
It's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna promote the other Garbodor with the Flow Stone.
Yeah.
Doing what he needs to do, and please, Hayder, please play the Ace Roller. Let's see what he does. That's a Fighting Fury Belt also. So at some point he needs to play tricky with the Tapu Lele with the Fighting Fury Belt attached.
Yeah.
Because he cannot go with the Buzzwole for too long.
So now
Next turn he's not going to be attacked because I think Jimmy's already plays 3 field balls.
he's also considering maybe to play the Ultra Ball, discarding the Acerola, but I don't think there's any good option.
He's not going to Ultra Ball here, I think, no, because there are no way of him, like, how can you say this, having a Tapu Lele in deck with field ball at the same time. Like, he has ways of doing it, but it's not, he doesn't want to scrap off his tools or anything right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna see the Ace Roller on the Buzzwole without the energies.
No,
or
with the energies.
like I'd go for it without, because then he actually leaves himself option open to win the game. But I don't think he's gonna do that. Or is he?
He's
Check
still
the Discord.
considering.
He's gonna check after field blowers potentially. He's gonna play the Ace Roller no matter what, because he already played it down. And time's called, so
Time is called.
Hayder is turn 0. And
He decided to take the Buzzwole with the energies and putting down Buzzwole again, attaching an energy to the fresh Buzzwole.
I believe that
Once again, we are raising the following top 8 players from the video game to the stage for your hat checks.
I don't think Hayder's going to win this game naturally, ever. At the moment, he's going to win the game if he top sticks the Ace Roller next turn, and Jimmy just not hit. Here we go,
This
field
is the
blower,
first extra turn.
and I think it's game. Yes,
So this is going to be a draw.
a draw between Hayder and Jimmy, and you saw like their Garbodor made Hayder actually that draw himself, because had he played Bus Rock, he would have the option to use Artillery, which would have made himself kind of improve in some ways, right? So it's kind of trade-off between the Garb decks and the Like Rock decks, you see. But anyways, I think that this match would quietly show that Hayder had the advantage with the Garbodor, but Jamie was able to strike back using a string of field blowers. He kind of wasted the first 2, but the last one came in and helped him tremendously, which was what he needed.
But we also saw again the power of late game ends and of not drawing good at the end when you're down to a very low hand price count.
It has been like that in the Pokemon for the last 7 years, actually.
Yeah,
So,
that's so true.
and it's just been like super strong since it came out again in I think it was Next Destinies, and it was seen in Rocket's admin back when I started playing in around 2007, 2006, like. So
You must feel so old.
I feel old, but I'm actually only 16, so it feels weird saying this, but it's quite weird with that. But I think we're going to cut it to a short break now. We're going to be back with the next round, and we'll see you all very soon.
Don't go anywhere.